Well, if you're like many, you might be thinking about cutting gluten from your diet. Dr. Rob is in the house. He's going to answer some questions about symptoms you may be experiencing from eating gluten, right?
You got it. Gluten. Not one of my friends.
No.
I have gluten ataxia. So
Okay.
I have one of the many different positive, or what's called gluten reactivity problems to gluten.
Okay.
And so when I eat gluten, I actually have balance problems. I have trouble balancing myself. I kind of sway back and forth.
Wow.
And so when there's a hidden piece of gluten in it, boy, it hits my system, and it hits it hard and hits it fast.
Okay.
Other people have gluten in allergies or reactivity, but it tends to be gastrointestinal, but there are extra gastrointestinal manifestations as well.
Okay.
And I know we have a whole list of different symptoms that you can have when you have gluten reactivity.
There's some of them.
What people are mostly familiar with is the gastrointestinal issues. Stomach cramps, aching, pain, maybe diarrhea or constipation. But people with gluten reactivity can also have fatigue, joint and muscle pain, balance issues like myself, which I have gluten ataxia, brain fog, anxiety, allergies. So their allergies get worse, or they get rashes on their body, or they get other autoimmune diseases like thyroid problems, adrenal problems, ovarian problems. Yes, yes, yes. So it's one of those ones. It's one of those disease processes out there that's not really well known. And one of the problems is the tests that are done aren't exactly what I would call are the best. The commercial tests that are out there, when people complain of these symptoms and they might go to their doctor and they end up getting a test, they usually get tested for one of the gliadins, and that's alpha gliadin 1. Okay. Well, there's 23 others. And what I'm going to show you is what's the difference here between a gluten-free piece of dough and then one that has gluten. And you can see how sticky this is.
It's really sticky.
And it's sticky because of the two major proteins that are in it, which is gliadin and glutenin, and that's what makes it sticky.
Okay.
And so if you take those two major proteins out, look what happens.
Oh, yeah.
See how it's not sticky and it falls apart?
Seems like it'd be easier to digest.
It would be. And for individuals that have gluten reactivity disease, they're missing an enzyme generally, and that enzyme is called dipeptidopeptidase 4, DPP4. You see how sticky that is? Well, that's what it does in your gut. And if you're missing that enzyme, you can't digest that. Well, in an emergency situation, you can take a product like this. It's called Gluten-Ease. It actually is dipeptidopeptidase 4, the enzyme that can help break this down. But if you actually have gluten reactivity or celiac disease, this is why you don't want to eat this. This is actually toxic to your body. And you can see we couldn't even get it out of the plastic bag. It's so sticky, and now it's stuck to my hand.
It's kind of gross. I'm not going to lie about it.
Kind of gross. But I know we have another slide there of the different. And here's the non-commercial test, which actually looks at all 24 gliadins, glutenins, transglutaminase, prodynorphins, and glutamorphines. And if you're positive to any of these, and this particular young girl was positive for 5 of them, and she was told she didn't have gluten reactivity, but as soon as we got offered the gluten, all her autoimmune system problems went away, the thyroid problems, the ovary problems. This was a 12-year-old girl. And it's because the alpha gliadin 1 wasn't positive, but she was positive for 5 others.
My goodness. You always have amazing tips. You always have, you bring us really cool stuff that really kind of shows us and breaks it down. If we come into your office, you can give us a whole workup and make us all fantastic.
Get you the test that really matters to find out if you really do have gluten reactivity.
Where do we come to find you?
You can find us at renewhealth.com.
Okay, fantastic. Renewhealth.com. Thank you for renewing, and thank you for this gluten.
I'm gonna kind
of like fun Play-Doh. I might play with it with
I
my
think
kids
Play-Doh is
later.
more fun and less sticky.
But not as toxic.
No, right.
Thank you, Dr. Rob.